So we've started recording again, and we've got one more match that we're going to discuss, one more scenario. This time I'm going back to the old randomizer wheel, but we're going to go hopefully just as in depth as we did last time, and we're going to see who's involved. So,
Cue the Jeopardy thing.
we have used him already. All right. So Austin Powers is
Yeah, baby, yeah.
our first combatant here. And Austin Powers, for those of you who don't know, the James Bond parody, Mike Myers. James Bond was Austin Powers was everywhere in the '90s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember so many people did an impression of Austin Powers. Some people still do Austin Powers impressions, and it's very cringy to this day. But
Very
funny
cringy.
movies, two funny movies, and a third one.
Yeah.
Uh, and Austin Powers is going to be going up against Captain Planet.
Captain Planet, he's our hero. That's all we can include.
Zero.
That's all we can.
So
You
Captain
guys want to
Planet,
hear?
what?
The Rangers. The kid. Right?
Yeah.
And I forgot the name of the one kid with the Earth ring, the African kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to show you. I'm going to let you guys hear my impression of him. We must use all of our powers combined. that was for y'all. That was for
Thanks, Jayson.
I just remember that. That was just a staple in my mind because he would always say, "We must use all of our powers combined."
I'm pretty sure I just like every single episode of Captain Planet just hit me in the face. Like, I remember all of it. All because of that.
He was like the leader.
Yeah, he was. Because it wasn't Wheeler, the New Yorker, Wheeler.
Wheeler, hey you! How'd you summon that monster?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Flame swordsman.
Flame swordsman.
Ah.
My favorite character, Captain Planet.
But yeah, no one else called for the powers to combine, except for him. No one kid.
Because he told the kids, like, "Yo, it's time to do our job and combine for Captain Planet."
He's the leader.
They really are trying to make this movie a thing.
A Captain Planet movie?
Yes, still.
As long as Don Cheadle is it, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean that Don Cheadle bit was
classic.
Legitimately, they are trying to get this Captain Planet movie.
They're gonna make it a dark, gritty reboot like they did with the Power Rangers. Right?
That's the worst thing.
The Power Rangers movie was too bad.
It wasn't, but it was like you definitely be like, yeah, dark, gritty. That's what they're going for.
The thing is about the Power Rangers movie. There's a moment where it's just like, okay, here's a serious story with serious characters. The Red Ranger, yeah, he's a juvenile delinquent, and everybody, they're not really friends with each other, but and there's like this whole character arc with all the characters and all that stuff. And then something happened at the last third of the movie where everyone realized, oh yeah, we're making a Power Rangers movie, and it becomes the Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
It's more of a teen drama than Power Rangers for quite a bit, but
and then they stop and like, oh no, it's a Power Rangers movie, so you have to hear the theme song. You gotta see the Zords come together.
Yeah, they lined up that shot just like they used to as well.
In the whole show.
Yeah, they I think they cared a little about the source material at least.
They did. Yeah.
But for you youngins out there that don't know, some Captain Planet is the ultimate Earth protector.
He's the planet.
Move aside, Avengers. Move aside, Justice League. It's Captain Planet.
Earth, wind, water, fire, and heart.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
Yeah, and here comes Captain Planet with his mullet.
Green mullet.
Yeah, green mullet or green flat top. Either way, doesn't matter.
It was a flat top with a mullet.
So,
Silver.
and he always comes to stop pollution wherever it is. So I think that clearly how Captain Planet and Austin Powers come together is Austin Powers. He drives that gas guzzling 1960s car, and Captain Planet's just not having it.
I mean, we got to make it more than that. It's like, yeah, that gets his attention, but then he litters because whatever woman lady he has in the car at the moment, he just kind of throws her lingerie out the door or whatever, or out the window, and then it lands, and then Captain Planet just picks it up. He's like, "Not on my watch."
Lingerie is bad for the environment.
No,
Great for the.
It's not biodegradable.
Everybody, we must attack this ne'er-do-well by using all of our powers combined.
Or maybe Austin Powers runs into the kids and they confuse him for that rat villain that they had.
Oh my god, that man! Now I'm making it remember. It was the villains in Captain Planet for me. They were like, imagine the worst Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles villains with the worst Power Ranger villains, and somehow making it shittier. Oh, and they're all pollution based.
Yeah, of course.
They're all about, I just want to just make so much pollution, all the pollution, so much in a lake.
Oil.
Where then there was that bit where Captain Planet got real. Remember the episode with the gang violence?
No, I don't remember the gang violence episode.
No one remembers the gang violence.
Is it as good as the Sonic the Hedgehog PSA about making sure an adult doesn't?
No, it was dark.
No,
it was equivalent to the Fat Albert episode where the kid just gets gunned down.
Yeah, that episode has some pathos to it.
I forget exactly the premise of it. I don't know. It was a gang. It was either an episode specifically about gangs, or it was the Martin Luther King episode, where it had something to do with civil rights or gang violence or something that Captain Planet is just not equipped to talk about. And
polluting our world with racism.
It got real dark real fast. Someone ends up in a casket. Let me do a Google real quick.
Don't
you guys talk about Austin Powers.
I don't know if I can read about it.
You don't want to talk about Captain Planet more because Austin Powers is just, hey, here's 2 funny movies and the one no one likes, and they're like,
they only made 2 movies. They only made 2 movies.
They only made 2 movies? Okay, I thought.
Yeah, they only made 2 movies.
Okay, Captain Planet, season 4, episode 22, Tears in the Hood. Tears in the Hood is the 22nd episode of the 4th season of Captain Planet.
That is not what the title is.
Do you want me to share screen?
No, you can, but
that's what it says. I'm on the Captain Planet wiki. It's called Tears.
It is a thing. Tears in the Hood, Captain Planet, and the Planeteers wiki. Tears is spelt improperly.
Yes, it's apostrophe TEERS.
Oh God, I hate this planet.
Captain Planet does not hate this planet.
The Planeteers go undercover as gang members of 2 warring gangs to uncover the culprit who shot one of G's close friends.
Yeah, the 90s were not playing around. This is 94. Let's see. After an opening of an inner-city school teacher explaining the civil rights movement and the peace messages of leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., John F. Kennedy, and Mahatma Gandhi, the scene cuts away to a shootout in a parking lot at night between 2 local gangs.
Oh yeah, that's spectacular. Sorry, but the Sonic PSA about not letting adults touch you is still the best one.
Oh, for sure. Hey kids, remember, if someone touches you in a place or way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's no good.
That's no good. And guess what? Unlike Captain Planet, they didn't waste an entire episode talking about it. Sonic came down there, told you what it is, told you what to do, and left because that's what Sonic the Hedgehog did.
You sure they couldn't just have an episode where like Robotnik was like a diddler and he's like, hey, hey, Robotnik,
Oh, Tails.
stay away from that preschool.
It's,
Curse you, Sonic.
it's Sonic the Hedgehog, but Robotnik is just a registered sex offender.
So, Dr. Robotnik as Jeffrey Epstein.
Somebody leaked my nudes on Twitter. Classic joke.
We're trying to get back on topic then. I mean,
Robotnik's on Omegle. Hi, you're attractive.
ASL?
How old are you?
Me too.
Do you have any friends?
Catch a predator.
Sonic, add me on Kick. What's your Snapchat?
Don't tell your parents about me, or I'll send some badniks over to your house.
Looks like our common interests include Justin Bieber. Me too.
You don't like Sonic the Hedgehog, do you?
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, this is better than this is better
You and
than...
a stranger both like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh,
This is the real versus match. It's Sonic the Hedgehog versus pedophilia.
Jesus Christ.
they just come to it's like, Sonic, you've broken into my secret headquarters. He's just Sonic's in a trench coat. Have a seat, Mr. Robot.
Oh yeah. No. Dr. Robotnik goes into the house. Chris Hansen is like, hello, Ivo, is it? It's like, oh no. Yes. I'm here to pick up some materials.
I've seen your show.
Oh yes. Actually, Mr.
You know
Ivo,
what they say, the more the merrier.
I'm gonna call you by your online name. It's a Big Robot Daddy, right? And I have a lot of transcripts between you and this very underage minor about how you will retool her
Undercarriage.
retool her kit from the inside out. Well, can you describe what that is, sir? Oh yeah. You know, I fight a blue hedgehog a lot, and you know sometimes like I develop machines to fight the blue hedgehog.
I like to imagine that this is in the real world, so he just sounds like he's in the bench shit. Yeah, sometimes I fight a blue hedgehog. He's like, call the police.
Robotnik has a Facebook profile where all of his profile pictures are low-angled pictures of his like triple chin.
Lady.
Man, I can't wait for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Jim Carrey's gonna kill it.
Posts about how lonely he is.
I can imagine Mr. Robotnik being part of Red Pill. And he's just on a lot, just complaining. Why does Amy the Hedgehog not respond to my texts?
Behold, children of the internet, your first glimpse at DeviantArt.
Would someone please rate my nudes on Reddit?
Sonic the Hedgehog is such a Chad.
It's like, rate my nudes on Reddit. Hey man, nice chili dog. Yeah.
And Knuckles is a Tyrone.
How dare How dare you not respond to me? I'll have you know I have a 9,000 IQ.
Tails is a beta cuck.
Oh my god. If this show ever gets big enough to the point where people are animating it to the level of like Game Grumps or Oni Plays or something, someone please animate Dr. Robotnik the sex offender.
Oh no.
How can I build the Eggman Empire if there is no city? You know what they say, the more the merrier.
I have to give my friend Jeffrey Epstein a call. Oh, wait.
My name's Jeffrey Eggman.
Jeffrey Eggman.
I don't know if anyone played Shadow the Hedgehog as much as I did. So you exactly know what I'm talking about with you know what they say. The more the merrier.
That's terrible.
I am the world's most powerful being. This is who I am. What?
What?
Oh, but hey guys, I'm sorry, but I actually gotta go to sleep early because I gotta wake up because I'm a tutor and teacher.
Oh
so
yeah, that's right.
yeah, I gotta get up.
So does Captain Planet beat Austin Powers, Jason?
Yeah, Captain Planet beat Austin Powers. Yeah.
But he doesn't kill him. He'd arrest him because
Yeah,
that's the
no,
right
Captain
thing to
Planet
do.
doesn't kill people. No, he's Superman. He does not kill people.
He's literally like, remember, kids, guns aren't good. Quickly flashback to the gun violence episode. He just stares longingly.
Yes, but he's Superman with a green mullet. He's not gonna kill Austin Powers.
Oh yeah.
That's the last thing he's gonna do.
He's the final unlockable character in the Cartoon Network Smash Brothers ripoff.
Oh yeah, that's
and he plays like Captain Falcon, and he's super overpowered.
And they were probably so excited saying like we put Captain Planet in our ripoff of the Smash Brothers game, and people
Planet Punch.
I'll have you know that when I was in like middle school or whatever. No, it was probably in high school too. Whenever the game was coming out, I actually I posted on the Facebook message. I posted on Facebook to the staff of Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion, asking them to put Tom from Toonami in the game, and they said that'd be pretty cool. And then he wasn't in the game. But then like years later, someone finally talked about it again, and there was like a beta where they had actually planned to put Tom from Toonami in the game, and I was like, oh my god, they listened to me.
Listen to
They
me.
at least attempted it.
They listened to the fans.
They at least attempted it. Just like how I'm going to attempt to knock down
Well, Jason, thank you very much for the future Meat Canyon video where Dr. Robotnik is on Omegle.
God. Actually, the latest one didn't scar me for life like the SpongeBob one.
No, the SpongeBob one was pretty bad.
That one gave me nightmares. The last one was just
that secret formula. Oh, that's good.
Okay. All right, guys.
Jason, thank you for being on the show. Dylan and I are gonna finish out this last one.
Are you gonna finish this sentence, Joseph? Dylan, remember, all right, don't be showing business yourself to random strangers on the internet, okay?
Okay. Wow. Who's this Jeffrey Eggman? Hello,
Big robot.
Come to the Eggman Island.
He has multiple accounts. I hate Blue Hedgehog 711.
And Chris Chan.
Oh yeah. He messages Chris Chan. I love all of your videos, especially when you talk about Sonic. Someone knows my passion about hedgehogs.
I just made my own scene.
Wait a minute. You're not the real Dr. Eggman.
Yes, I am.
You're an imposter, a troll even.
Part of me actually wants to call Christian and act like Dr. Robotnik and pretend I'm from the other universe to message him and to tell him to commit domestic terrorism at the state capitol so that the dimensions can finally merge.
Prove that Barb's alive.
What is Oh, okay, all right.
Get out of here, Jason. Get out of here.
Okay, all right. Oh, God.
Oh, what a shit show this episode turned out to be. Oh, fantastic. I hope if my channel ever gets big enough to the point where people are like making animated versions, like how the Game Grumps get like animated, I can't wait for sex
Dr.
party.
Eggman, the serial rapist.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So we were talking about Austin Powers and Captain Planet, and honestly, I think it's just that like Austin Powers ends up like polluting, or like the kids confuse him for like the rat villain they summon Captain Planet, and I think Austin Powers would groove with Captain Planet because he likes his outfit. He thinks his outfit's
It's
pretty
like,
groovy.
it's like, oh baby, that outfit
Baby.
is killing it.
Oh,
I don't.
oh, baby.
That's all I remember. Oh yeah, baby, yeah.
Shagadelic.
At
Yeah.
that point, like Captain Planet's like, you must be a serial rapist.
Oh boy. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if we were to put this into an actual fight, Austin Powers has nothing. Like Austin Powers, he's got a gun, he's got his mojo, baby. He's got his and he's got a judo chop,
Hey, you know what? That's a hell of a
but
judo chop.
Captain Planet has elemental powers, therefore Captain Planet wins the match.
But judo chop.
Yeah, judo chop.
People think Moses or God split the Red Sea. It was actually the judo chop
Yeah.
cutting through the dimensions.
Judo chop. So clearly Captain Planet wins this because he has the power of all of the elements. Like, well, I mean, he's got earth power, he's got fire power, he's got wind power, he's got water power, and if all else fails, he uses heart and makes them a friend. All in
I mean,
all, I think they'd probably get along pretty well.
it probably would be as soon as he realized this wasn't the rat person, he'd be probably be like, oh. He's like, I'm Captain Planet, and you're not who I anticipated.
You're not a rat, you're just a British guy.
Sometimes it gets mixed up. Like,
No, I mean Austin Powers in general is just kind of like he's a good guy. Like,
he's a good spy. He's just, a
well,
womanizer.
well, yeah, but he's also a good guy in the first place. Like, he does believe in like consent and all that. Unlike James Bond, who, if you watch, I think there's one of the Sean Connery ones. He is very rapey. It's very uncomfortable. Um, but like Austin Powers like, oh, okay, well, if you said no, then there we go. So he's like a good guy. Like, I'm pretty sure he's good to the level of if Captain Planet explained to him that his car was wasteful and he was littering, he'd be like, oh, well, I shouldn't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate. It just helps with the mojo.
You helps with the mojo, baby.
It's like, allow me to.
This is the second time we've tried to do Austin Powers on the show. And the other one I just deleted because I don't think it was good enough. But both times, but anytime Austin Powers shows up on the randomizer wheel, it just goes off the rails.
This immediately is just like, yeah. So probably Captain Planet, but either like he would just arrest Austin Powers, and then it's like, oh well, yeah, that's I'm a spy. That's yeah. Or it's just they're just best friends. He just tells him stop using that car, and he's like, okay, what else can I get? Let me show you the 2021 Ford Mustang. That's a plug-in hybrid.
Yeah, just like something like that. I think it'd be a peace offering because Captain Planet, I feel like, would be more willing to just talk to the person first than straight up killing them.
Yeah, I don't see this death battle like nobody dies in this death battle unless uh Austin Powers accidentally misses or like bounces off of Captain Planet and hits some poor schmuck to the sound of the Wilhelm scream.
Exactly.
And then Captain Planet's an accessory to murder.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that does it for this. Thank you for joining us on this recording session of Impossible versus Matches. I've been joined by Jayson and Dylan. Dylan, thank you for coming on the show.
Absolutely, it's always a pleasure.
Where can the people find you, if anything, or just can they find you here?
I mean, yeah, here, but I don't The pandemic's hard on us filmmakers, so if you would like to submit a payment to the donation of my personal bank, the numbers. No, but yeah, I'm just on YouTube by my name, just Dylan. Probably checking the diddly do down there somewhere, I'm sure,
Yep.
or Instagram or Facebook. Don't really do a whole lot, but if you like pug pictures, Instagram's the place to be.
Then you can find Dylan's social security number in the description below.
You can find my social security.
Get access to Dylan's bank account for the price of one like.
But yes, it's been a pleasure. Another great round of episodes. And yeah, don't do drugs, kids.
Yep, we'll see you next time. And don't partake in a gang. And please do not go on chat sites and talk to children.
Eggman!
Dr. Eggman, I see you also hate hedgehogs. Add my username.
My username. I hate blue hedgehog 6969.
XX, I hate hedgehogs XX69.
Oh.
Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Dylan, thanks for joining.
Absolutely.
Have a good night, everyone, or a good day whenever you're listening.